Hello and welcome to another video. In today's video, it is all about Father's Day. We are creating another Father's Day gift basket idea. But before we get started, I do want to let you know that this video is sponsored today. It is actually sponsored by a jewelry brand called Kiersey K Designs, you guys. If you have not heard of Kiersey K Designs, you are in for a treat. It is actually a handmade jewelry business. It is owned by a woman and she happens to look exactly like me. As a matter of fact, she is me. And I invite you to check out Kiersey K Designs. It is my craft business, you guys. I make jewelry. You will find custom bracelets, necklaces. You will also find photo jewelry. You could have your loved ones placed in necklaces, bracelets, earrings, everything. Check us out and you will be in for a treat. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with our basket designing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I've got my tag removed and now what I'm going to do is just line my basket with this heavy duty painter's craft, whatever you want to call it, paper. I have a huge roll of it, so we are going to use it, okay? So I have a big wad that I am going to put on the inside. It is so strong and it is so heavy duty. I just love it, love it, love it, and it's going to be perfect for what I am trying to do. So I might take another piece and put it here. And one more wad and we will put it here, okay? And then what I'm going to do is put a little bit of gift tissue over the top, of course, to cover it. As y'all can see, I'm kind of working from a different angle today. I'm trying to see how well you guys are going to like it from this angle and if I am going to like it. And furthermore, if the YouTube algorithm is going to like it. So hopefully the YouTube algorithm likes it and will push this video out for more people to see. That is the goal in trying different things. That is the goal with growing with Christy, because as you know, it's hard out here in these streets, y'all. All right, so I got the basket and everything lined up. Right, so now the next thing we're gonna do is just start adding in our supplies that we are going to need. Of course, you guys know I love this frame. I got this frame from Dollar Tree and it is so cute. It says Dad and you can put the pictures on the inside. I did want to use this Vaseline that I picked up from men. It is this is lotion. So I wanted to use the lotion. Actually, I want to use this right here. It is Mason Man Skincare. I don't know if you guys have heard of it or not, but it was a 3-piece set that I picked up from Ollie's, which is a place here in the city. So I want to use this on the inside. I want to get my candle on the inside. And of course, I do want to get my necklace on the inside. I do have a few little snacks to kind of help build the basket as well. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and get started putting everything where I want it to go. Of course, I want my Dad frame to have a good view. So that is what I am going to do. As always, I appreciate you guys for always clicking that button when you see that I have a new video out. I appreciate it. I do not take it for granted. Continue to watch and I will continue to bring to you the best designs that I can. All right, so I do want the necklace to be kind of the center focal point of the basket. Oh, y'all, I forgot about my cup. Let's get the cup on the inside. So the cup is actually going to be the center of the basket. As y'all can see, I am freestyling. Y'all know I don't really like to freestyle too much, but hey, we are gonna go with it. All right, so I got my cup here. Okay. And then we want our candle. I want my candle kind of facing forward. I do like the idea of it facing forward. And then we will stick our necklace here. So far, this is what I am coming up with. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I do still have my tag on the back of this frame, so I will pull that off as best as I can, hopefully without messing it up too bad. At least the part where you see the $1.25. Even though they might know it comes from the $1.25 store, we will not have $1.25 showing on the back part. All right, so moving right along. Right, so now I am going to bring in our snacks. I am going to bring in these Oreos, just right here. And I am going to bring in the gum. As you can see, I like how it's coming along. Everything is falling into place. Real easy, nice flow of things. So the next thing I am going to do is just tape everything, put a little bit of tape everywhere just to secure it inside of our bag. Guys, so I got everything into position. Thank you so much for rocking with me this far. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not. But I realized I had my Dollar Tree tag on this mug, so I removed the Dollar Tree tag from the mug. I actually stuffed some newspaper inside with a little bit of gift tissue paper to fill the mug, and I also placed Hershey Kisses and a little bit of hard candy on the inside just for decoration purposes. Everything is exactly where I want it. I think it looks really good. So the next thing I am going to do is add paper shreds to the little areas just to fill in our gaps in our spaces, okay? So we will go ahead and do that. And this will also bring just a little bit of white to kind of offset the blue that we've got going here. The white will kind of soften it up just a little bit. So we will go ahead and add that into our basket. I keep calling it a bag, but this is a basket, you guys. So just like this, let's add our shreds in. Of course, the shreds, you get these, I got these from Dollar Tree. Real easy. Right. I don't like my shreds to be too overbearing, so I like to use it sparingly. And I know what you're thinking, like, is that sparingly? But yeah, this is sparingly for me, okay? All right, so I think it's coming along so well. Y'all drop me some hearts in the comments. I want to see some blue hearts in the comments. Look, y'all, this is definitely, it's easy, but it's not easy. And all my crafters, y'all know exactly what that means. I mean, we make it look easy, but it's actually a lot of time and effort that goes into putting a basket together. I mean, of course, when you see the final product, when you see the final look, I mean, everything looked like it was just a piece of cake, but we all know it is definitely a lot harder than it looks. But once we are done with our creation and it just turns out so beautiful, I mean, it's worth all of it. It is worth every ounce of the sweat that we put into making these beautiful crafts. All right, so I am happy with the way it looks. The shreds are are on the inside just how I want, not too much. Everything is placed in a nice, organized way. I can see everything. I can see everything is displayed so well. So the next thing I am going to do is add shrink wrap. I am going to shrink wrap. I have not shrink wrapped Father's Day gifts, so I am going to shrink wrap this. So let's go ahead and grab our shrink wrap bag. All right, so we need a nice size shrink wrap bag. So this is 18 by 30. And of course, I will drop the link to where the bag comes from, which comes from Amazon. So I will definitely tag that in the description. So what I'm going to do is just stick this right on the inside, just like this. So once I have everything gathered just the way I want it, next thing I'm going to do is take a little bit of my string and tie it off. And I call this string, but this is actually, what is this? This is just actually ribbon, the curly ribbon. I get it from, I want to say it came from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to cut a piece of this off, and I'm just going to tie it just so we can hold it into place, just like this. And I want to make sure that the bag is centered because I want my bow to go right in the center. So that looks pretty straight to me. So I'm just going to tie it off, bring it around to the front, and just tie it in a knot, just like this. Perfect. All right. So the next thing I want to do, I am going to cut my tags. I mean, I've gotten away from cutting my little tags on the side, but today we are going to cut the sides, and I am going to take them inward. All right, so I've got everything taped down. The sides look pretty good. So next thing I'm going to do is take my little heat gun, and I am going to shrink wrap our bag. I got this from Amazon. I've had it for quite a while, and I love it. It does exactly what it needs to do. Somebody asked me the temperature on this gun. I have no idea what the temperature is, but it gets pretty hot. So you always want to make sure when you're using it, you just want to keep it moving, okay? But, you know, hey, sometimes accidents happen, and we just make do. So I'm going to go ahead and shrink wrap. All right, I have to stop myself because I get to doing too much. For the most part, I think it came out okay. I do have a couple of holes. I think that is because when I cut the sides, I actually did not have a whole lot of space. But what I am going to do is take a little bit of my Dollar Tree clear tape, and I am going to just cover those areas because they are small. And who wants to waste a whole nother shrink wrap bag? Not I. All right, for the most part, it looks really, really good. I mean, everything is smooth. It is professional. Not a lot of shrink wrap gathered in one little spot. I like it. Sometimes I get to doing too much. You know, sometimes I have to just say, okay, Christy, just stop, because I will keep going. Because I really, really want the front area, the part that is presented to the customer, to be very smooth and seamless. So I am going to hit it with just a little more heat in these areas. All right, so we did it, y'all. We did it so far. I love it. I think it looks great. So of course, the next thing we're going to do is add a bow, but I do want to take a little bit of this excess paper away. So let's just cut it down. just like this. And I've gotten to the point where I like where it kind of fans out a little bit. Y'all see that? It's like a nice little fan. It's the little things for me, y'all. It's the little things that get me all excited. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is add a bow. I actually have this ribbon right here. I have had this ribbon for so long, and I think this is the perfect time to use it. I got it from, I don't even know where it came from. I believe it came from a craft store here in the city. It's not Hobby Lobby or Michael's or anything like that. It's a craft store in the city, and I picked it up. And I have been waiting on the perfect time to use it. As you can see, it's blue and white, and it has stars all over it. But it is a lot wider than I usually use. This is 2.5 inches wide. So we're gonna see how it goes, because y'all know how I am and with my bow making skills and all the things, y'all know it's always a struggle. But I know y'all got me. I know y'all gonna support me. Y'all always let me know if I can do anything better. Y'all always dropping little tips and tricks. So I love it. I love it. All right, so let's just see how it goes. I am curling my little string here, and it is not curling the way I need it to curl. Like really. But y'all know, it's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. All right, so let's see. Bow making, I still have not got my bow dabbler. I think it's a bow dabber. I think it's a bow dabber. I still have not gotten it yet, so I cannot wait to get it. And I think what I'm going to do once I figure out how to make a bow, I think I am going to bring a bow making tutorial. Who all would like a bow making tutorial when I get my new bow dabber? That's what I'm going to do. I am going to do a bow making tutorial on how to make a bow when I learn how to make a bow. When I learn how to make a bow. Don't y'all judge me. Don't judge me. What's the name of my channel? Grow with Christy. So we growing, honey. We are growing. All right, so y'all definitely drop me some tips on how to use a 2.5 inch ribbon string, okay? So I'm thinking what I'm doing is I'm just kind of folding it in half, and then I am tying it just like this. Okay. If you didn't know, you would probably think I knew what I was doing, right? If you didn't know, just off first glance, you would think like, okay, she know what she doing. All right, so we're gonna keep moving along. I think what I am going to do is make me a bow. I'm going to make a bow the best way that I know how to make a bow. And it's gonna be so pretty. It's gonna be nice and fluffy. So we're just gonna take it and we're gonna fold it. And of course it has the wire in here. Y'all know I love wire ribbon. So I'm gonna take it and just fold it over just like this. But as you know, I am always looking for an easier way to make a bow. Y'all know me, I am not above even ordering pre-made bows. All right, so now that I have it all together, just like this, about 3 folded sections, I am going to place it. And I know what I should have done, which I am going to do. When I fold it, I know I need to fold it over so all of the hearts in the outside is showing. See, I know a little something, y'all. I know a little something. So I think I gotta fold it and hold it. That's it. Fold it and hold it. And then fold it over again. And then we're gonna twist it and fold it. Okay. Yeah, y'all see me? Drop me some heart. Drop me some stars in the comments if you have made it this far, y'all. Drop me some stars. Drop me some stars, okay? Where my cowboy fans at? If you look, you might think this was a gift for a cowboy fan, right? Right? Where are all my football? Where my sports people at? Where are my sports people? All right, so we are just folding. Okay, y'all. Okay. And we are twisting and folding. All right. Okay. As y'all can tell, I get a little excited. Look, I get a lot of excited. All right. So I've got it folded. I've got all of my hearts showing. Okay, I think it's coming along. So now what I'm going to do is take it and put it on the inside, just like this. Put it this way. And then we are going to tie the first little piece. The thing is, I gotta tie the first little piece while holding the bow. Like I said, it is not as easy as it looks, but guess what? We make it do what it can do. Okay. All right, so once I get it tied off, now what I am going to do is tie another knot on the inside and bring my bow to the front so we can make a nice little tail. Ain't nobody got time for no do-over, so we are about to make it do what it needs to do. Okay. Now just wait. Just wait. Hold up. It's coming along. You know what? We not giving up. It ain't doing exactly how I imagined or envisioned in my head, but we not giving up because we don't give up. We don't stop. You know? We don't stop. Is it perfect? No, it is not perfect. But will it do? Yes, it's going to do. All right, so what I am going to do now is I'm going to cut my tag, right? I hope y'all enjoying this video. I appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have watched this far. I appreciate you. Okay. I know you see it. And y'all know I cannot just let it be just like this. I am going to add a flower right in the center because I feel like the flower kind of, it kind of takes away from, oh, she don't know how to make a bow. I'm just saying, y'all. So I am going to take one of these little flowers that I have. Use my little wire cutter here and cut it off. Yes, and we are going to stick it right on the inside of our bow. Just like so. Period. It's done. That is it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop me some hearts if you love it. Drop me some hearts if you like it. Drop me some hearts if you don't like it, okay? I will take everything. Awesome. I think it came out really good. Y'all know I get a little nervous when I'm freestyling, but I don't think it's bad for the freestyling. I think it came out great. Once again, I appreciate y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. Y'all continue watching, continue supporting the channel. I will see you in the next video. Bye.